actually casual. Other assorted bad strats. I'm gonna put them all to use. I'm Das Kunin. And I am going to play Bejeweled with Gems of War cards. Or Magic the Gathering cards. Either or. Whatever. Yeah, this is Gems of War. Oh, geez, where to start? There's so much crap to do in this game. Free to play with a million forms of currency. A million ways to upgrade troops. It's a match game. Fight with cards. They all have their own stats, as you can see. There's an ability to go in and ascend these cards as you get so many of them. You ascend to the next rarity. Start with common, then there's rare, ultra rare, epic, legendary, mythic. They all have these assorted traits you can upgrade. They all have a specific attack they do. Whatever. It's great to play while you're drinking. I'm watching the Legend of Zelda Link to the Past randomizer race on Speed Gaming channel right now. Definitely recommend taking that in if you love Link to the Past. Very fun game. I hope to stream here in the next month or so. I'm just going to do a casual run of that too, obviously. Because I don't strive to be good. Well, I do. I just suck at it. I'll get out of this. I am just running through... Let's see here. Okay, as you can see here, there's all these kingdoms, and cards slash troops are associated or from each kingdom. So there's a quest line in every single one of these kingdoms. I just finally bought them all for the first time, and most of them I have at level 1 because I've done nothing but buy them. Leads into a gold tribute you get every day when you log in, every hour actually. My hometown is Whitehelm. Some kind of glory boost to it, which is another thing. Random chat things pop up on the top. You can hit the message button at any time and jump into a global chat. Yeah, this is boring. It is boring, you ferg. Every hour, I'm running Drifting Sands. Just because I need to complete these quests to open another dungeon area to do things and such. You will not forget your trespass, blah blah blah, no one cares. So now you can watch me make matches and yell at them and only half pay attention while I'm watching Zelda.
Mana Surge.
You can see all my stats on my cards. The heart is my health points. Shield is my armor stat. They have to break through the armor to damage my actual health. To a point, certain attacks just go straight for your health. Get more nerdy into it. And then the double-cross swords there are the damage I do physically. If you match 3 of these skulls, you do a straight-up physical attack on somebody on the other team. I'm only playing on normal just for the sake of powering through it, but here comes a physical attack, just so you see it. Bam. I do 22, so you would take the 13 health on the, look for the next guy. 13 health plus the 6 shield, so I would need to do plus 19 damage to take him out. My top guy, Draculus there, does 22, so that's not an issue. Not really getting into anything too in-depth on this, just streaming when I'm playing because I felt like streaming something. Maybe I'll do more in-depth on this. I have a couple buddies that are phenomenal at everything that needs to be explained in this game. And I don't want to regurgitate that at this point. I just want to play. There's another physical. I'll take them out this way, since I'm kind of overpowered with the units I'm using. So depending on the color you match, you see little colors next to my characters, the upper left-hand corner where you see 17 of 20, 3 of 11, 5, 16, 9, and 10. You gotta match those colors that you see behind those numbers to gain access to your ability. Goes to Avina. Using Avina because I get souls, which is the little middle thing you see at the top of the screen that says 2 of 40. Souls are how you actually individually level up your characters.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
So always happy to get more of those. Now you'll see my cards look different. That means their mana is charged and I can use their special attack. So my special one with Draculus on top here steals 9 life from all enemies. It gives it to himself. So that's a good one to have. So I just added 18 health to it. Which helps because he did that. If you match 4, you get an extra turn. So match those 4. Match these 2. You want to take extra turn, match 4 pluses away from the other team too, regardless of whether it helps you or not. I'm going to use my Kerberos ability here. Deals 18 damage to an enemy because I have him, I think, leveled up as far as I can as legendary. The 40% chance to devour him. Now, if he devours them, he gets their attack, health, and shield bonus, I believe. So we'll see if it works here. Yep, the little tooth thing that went over him meant that I devoured him. And now look at my Kerberos stats. He has gone up considerably and everything. That's what makes him really good. He's a legendary only. And my ability for Valkyrie down there at the bottom. Any gem that I pick here will all turn blue. So I kind of want to look where blues are. See, I'm going to do purple because that gives me a match 4 and an extra turn. You always want to be on the lookout for what makes sense. And that in turn feeds into my top character getting his ability back, but I'm just going to end the match quick by doing another physical. Yeah, basically that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to power through these in Drifting Sands here till I unlock the dungeon. Get a physical right off the bat. That way. This thing connected to that thing. Cascades can be amazing in this game. Just for the sheer damage they do, especially when you start getting skulls. Such a wide array of abilities and just shit that can happen in every match. There's specific team builds for anything you want to do in this. For instance, there's a soul farming team so that you can work on leveling up your characters faster. There's just ultra powerful attack teams that can end matches in a few seconds. I have the troops to do that stuff, but I don't have them leveled enough to be efficient at it. There's gold farming teams, there's treasure map farming teams. Oh. So that ability there just reshuffled my deck.
Mana surge.
Looks like it moved my top guy to the bottom and everyone else up 1. Which stinks because now that means my physical attack is always based on your highest character. So now I have my person doing 6 physical damage on top. Which is good enough to kill that guy. But not what we want here. Kinda trolled me on that one. See, if somebody hops in now, they're gonna think I have Mabina as my top troop, which is just not be smart. Weaker and everything. Her ability damages undead and steals souls, which is something I'm kinda going towards, because I need to level everybody up. Now you got a chance to do that, and I'll do it after that. Don't want the enemy to have a physical attack. Bonus physical. Give me more bonus souls for the match. I'm going to go ahead and use my Draculus again. Never bad to level him up. That does true damage to their health too. It ignores the armor.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
And we'll go ahead and end it with Kerberos. And you devoured him anyway. It says 40% chance to devour. Get all our rewards, things are being said. I leveled up. Pick masteries, this ups your chance for a mana surge. So when you connect things of that color, you have a percentage chance of it giving you a lot more than just the 3 that you match. Care what troops you have. I'm just powering through on normal. I can up the difficulty to make it more bang for my buck. Rewards wise or post match
Mana surge.
I guess I would say. But not really worth it when my goal is just to power through and unlock this dungeon
Mana surge.
that I need for some endgame stuff. There's a troop called Zathanos that you can only get through crafting in the dungeon. Is the area you craft it, and I have not unlocked it yet. I missed a match 5 at the top.
Mana surge.
Unlike some match games, the AI is dumb in this game, but only you can set how you want it to be dumb. You can have things all on the board like this and tell your defense team, okay, go for skulls first, and then match greens, and then match purples, and then match something else. So you will see times where your opponent will have an easy physical attack on you that could end the match, and they may just go for the match 4 or somewhere else. Take your souls. Oh, give me another physical attack. Go ahead and end it with Kerberos here. So if I was leveled up right, I would probably actually have 2 or 3 other legendary and or mythic troops in this instead of my little side supporting cast. But I do not have them, nor do I want to roll with all low-level legendary troops that take forever to charge up. Oh sure, give him all the mana. Good dick.
Mana surge.
Ooh, gave him a physical attack too.
Mana surge.
It's very possible to play defense in this too, which is fun sometimes. You can be in a match where you're, especially in the PvP, where you're way outnumbered, but they might have a very color-specific team setup. Say everyone on his team got charged with greens and made more green gems. You could play defense by matching all the greens yourself and just not letting them do it, or have abilities like I'm about to use here from Valkyrie, where you change a whole color a different color. Guess I'm gonna go yellow. That should give me an extra turn.
Mana surge.
And on this particular team, at least making all blues like that charges up another person on my team.